All right, here on Saturday. Oh, I like to picture like this because one times there's clues when the record. When the blue, I rather it's focused, whatever the birds. And that's kind of clues. But I was trying to do my own thing. And then that's the kind of like you get excited about sometimes Friday and Saturday and then Sunday. It's just always excited, something like that. And you're so excited. Last night, usually I don't have, usually on Friday, I have some beers or the park. But for some reason, yeah, I'm just kind of, just kind of rest, really. Digesting the pizza is different. I don't eat pizza all the time. It's actually pretty good, but digestive will be different. So you get slow, you get, you don't really, yeah. So you could sleep, stay here. And then, you'd want to look at, if I have another one on Saturday, well, we bought some right now. The thing is that it's not good all the time. It's true. Sometimes you feel like I'm too, oh. It's how you feel. It's how you basically feel. Last night, no alcohol, no beers, not really interested, Something it's almost habitual. Oh, and buy another, some beers. And it's just kind of normal, but you get tired, It's almost like kind of get all the same time with the marketing, football, and it's like, wow, he won. Wow. So I feel like, that's pretty, for me, that's what I predict. I want that, even bigger than ever that I will see because let's say Shakira didn't hear about it. They're all together and all that. Oh yeah, all respect. But now it's tragedy. But at the same time, is that better that you're divorced and it's more close? Probably, but it's still more close, and then that connected with Messi eventually will, and that's it. It's just, eventually you have to, Latinos to say that Colombia and Argentina, because again, they're always close somewhere. And even Angela Aguilar, they try to criticize because she's a percentage of the mother or something like that. A lot of that females is and even me too. Also, I'm heritage of my family, so obviously any kind of they want a more. Hey, look, if I would let's say Spanish, I don't do that as a male. I support because the DNA, yes. But if you really look at that, the class is different. They wouldn't know the communication is. But at the bottom line, with business is global, we can know communication. And so, but again, they're very deep with elite. They don't like that. And it's like that. That's how it is. And they don't want to say something, open up Pandora. That's how they are. So it's like, not bad. Just, and like I said, we're looking at, if we're saying that right now, all you need, just an example, even Woody, Facebook, a lot of people come over here, email. They can eat text, email. So, I think the best way to do it, number one, if you keep that mob or keep the stale, that's it. That's exactly how they victory. You have to come out. This is all BS. We got the real deal, and that's how you prove. Okay. So even Bell, they'll say this and like that. They'll just more that you're doing. It is individual. They'll be autonomous in Mexico because it's elite within a class. See that? But again, they're stupid because American. We're evolved. We're actually fusion. We're already getting the institution. If you don't do that, get very crazy. If you don't fucking recognize or like this, or I already got 3 or 4 vented, and even that they'll say that the bird you don't like that. And so yeah, at this point, no, we have to get the whole thing. Like if anybody else, Uber a lot of people, Zacatecas, Christians, it's not supposed to, that's it. I just tuned in like that. You actually American. No, as a Marine, a vet. Fuck it. Something they get, no, we want this. That's what it's truth and real heritage. That's how you support. If not, you're not fucking with me. If you don't support, I get a fucking whatever it takes. So I think there are so many corruptions and very early that they'll always come out or naming the truth or listen or talk or anything. You'll see within, and we're all rising up. You see fusion as he advanced. You see how going rise, right? If it was, let's say that I believe what I believe predictors. Oh yeah, it'd be fucking awesome. My family, big time like that. It's with you guys, okay? All I can do, man, military, higher education, federal work, self-employment. Had to, after another thing, tragedy, steal my shit, family, steal my fuck it off. Another biblical. You have to overcome. They would permanent fuck you out. No, I'm going up. And that's the most evil nightmare. The own family fuck you up. Zacatecas, Mexico, your own sister, your own brother don't support nothing. You see how fucking massive that it's impossible. You have to pretty much in public saying like that, who is this guy over here? Who is right now? You should never tell anything wrong with me. Why I have to tell you that? Then why? So I have to really pump it up more and just go to fucking straight up, full sport email challenge. Let's go and let's stop the BS. And let's go. Okay, there's no way to do it. We're taking to the home, right? And these are their own home. I don't know what you're fucking saying over here. Some little making some different places over here, another place, another county, another state, and there's a way to do it. We can do this shit. Okay, no, you're not. So we're gonna get the real shit right here, and we're gonna get Cristeros. You have knowledge about Celtics, okay? Celtics. And so you'll see Chapo, like, Chapo, right? But they have Chape. That's completely terminology, which it used to be in the power in Europe. And so a lot of the South Americans that are part of that stuff, they equal like this. They're like this. Hey, we're against this guy. You're crazy, man. No, this is very organized about any kind of country, Brazilian, Chape, the football, and that's it. They don't get any, you see that, no news like drugs. Like, if it was a mafia, they're fine over here, but they don't have really football or something, you know what I mean? It ain't corruption like football, It's only, in Mexico, they're international. So what they should actually do is these kids they're very not really good for, doing a fentanyl. Because again, even let's say the competition, I don't know, they're saying China, I don't know, probably here or someone else, but they have so many drugs. Why were they even put in the first place? At least they could actually get legal and not having any problem anywhere. Maybe it's doing fentanyl on purpose just to know that who invented that. We don't know. I could research if it was from China, but they're all doing laboratory from Wuhan. So it doesn't make anything good anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that, because when it's overflow, it is impossible to even stop. Only you can do that until leaders, because there's so many, they recruit kids. Desolate. They have no family. They'll definitely come over to the family and all this shit and drugs and money, and that's it. Okay? So that's all they're doing. Well, you come over here, you breathe, attracted to me. Okay? I have the real truth like Jesus Christ. I have knowledge too also, but I also kind of think knowledge too. So I don't think your knowledge or all you can do is what you can do right here in the narco and trafficking. Doesn't really knowledge really. They have really pray and all you do is shit. What they actually add is that, they still have that. Yeah, they still have that thing where it's very like big time. These are hardcore, what they used to be in the 80s and 90s. But they're still, powerful of, of the rules. That's how it is. This is how it is. Boom. These are like a career. Like in the Navy, I go like boom. This is what I'm going to do right here, man. Wow. Now they're doing over here. See that, right? So I don't think it's something to get something like a Spawn, like a Son, and get a legacy of that shit. Because you can. They've done Gotti. Isn't that? It's the same kind of thing, dude. Being a reality shit. Yep. So let's look at the brass. What we actually see in the move to say what it should. Well, I'm biased, right? I want the restaurant in the middle, California. Should support and famous, and right away, number one is hit the stars right here in Bell. Unless you show something, I think we got the whole thing. Unless you got something, you could try. I can exclamation anything, but they're always blocked, and then purpose. I'll do more on that. Okay, police, the mayor, everything. And so if you want something like a mural in the Kirk Cameron in Bell High School, what's the fucking thing? Oh, you put my face over here, you little stupid little Arab, being a Christian, being a fucking little piece of shit with the art. Okay? So let me know, and these are born raisers. That's it. There's nothing out of state. We take the whole thing, Barrio, straight up. We got the whole thing locked. Until you got something, you ain't shit, man. We target on you now. Because you gotta respond. You're connected to so much shit over here that, if you're hook, cool and all that, who's a cool? I want to see you. Then you're gonna see what's up. Let me know this one.